Good day, good light, good morning, good beauty, illuminators. This is Wendy from Languages of Lights, and we've just returned from our place in Tennessee. And there's so many things that I learned, so many things I experienced, understand more now. And even this morning, just walking here and feeling the difference in the places, the difference in the energy and the aura, and the hills and the mountains versus the flatness of the plains. The differences between the peoples, the dialects, the pace. It's so different here than near the big cities where everything's in a hurry and where you are your own first priority, and that's all that matters. And one of the things I learned about was about being authentic. It's difficult sometimes for us to bring our authenticity to places where we think we're not going to be believed or understood. And one of the things that I found is where I thought I could be less myself, I found out I could be more, and vice versa. So sometimes where I don't even know how to describe what I want to say or what they're trying to say. We have to be as authentic as we can be given our surroundings and given our belief systems and the belief systems around us. So we often adjust ourselves, adjust our position, who we are. We adjust how much, like a thermometer. We adjust the number of degrees we're going to show ourselves to the world, depending on our certain circumstances. And what I've discovered in some of that is being as authentic as you can possibly be while still remaining also in the beliefs of those that are with you, because if we try to pounce our beliefs on another, there's this shock factor that prevents our light from shining through to them, that prevents them from seeing who we truly are. We're trying to be authentic, but we're pushing our authenticity instead of allowing it. So what I found was by integrating little bits and pieces of my authenticity and what I feel and what I feel about the world and my reality and my 3D reality, and putting it into words for those in a way that allows us to shine our light and help people see and expand their own awareness without that shock factor, which closes people off. It scares them. And that's not what this is about at all. Not to say, oh, look what I can do, or what I know, or you need to do this, or you need to do that. We mustn't begin any sentence with you need, or I should. Those are all self-defeating, lacking, filled with judgment words. So what we want to do is be more of ourselves in our own surroundings as much as we possibly can without feeling that we're depriving ourselves of our own authenticity, because we know we can't live that way. You cannot survive that way for very long. It eats away at you. It eats at your gut. It makes you sick. It makes you stressed. It makes you angry. You get angry at one thing, but it has nothing to do with that thing because you're angry for not being authentic. In some way, shape, or form, we carry around the anger and resentment with us about the inability to be authentic, when it's ourselves that are preventing us from being authentic in places and circumstances and with people that we think can't accept our authenticity. But be as authentic as you can possibly be. And you will find that even those little droplets that you place in places that you think that you can't be authentic, that little droplet is what settles in. That's the thing that they remember. That little statement, that little example, that little metaphor you used. So here again, I ask myself, why would I continue to still be in a place I don't want to be? Well, it's because we're needed in a specific place at a specific time for a specific reason. Whether it's to feed us, our own souls, our own lessons, our own questions, or if it's to co-create with another, to be there for them. There are many times when I realize I'm still here for a variety of reasons. And although it isn't permanent, it won't be permanent. Nothing's permanent, truly. There's things I still have to learn and gain. And I have to remember that my higher selves and my spirit guides have done this with me, and we also don't make mistakes. And how lucky am I that I get to see the spring come twice. I saw spring envelop before me in a way I never had before. Life coming to life. And now I get to see it here again in this way that I've been experiencing, but maybe now in a new perspective, a new light. Be as authentic as you can, whenever and wherever you can, while still remaining in your belief system, in your comfort zone, but step out of it a little bit. Just allow yourself to let somebody know who you are a little bit more than they knew you before. And you'll be amazed at what you discover. I was amazed at what I discovered, that I was able to share parts of me I never thought I could share, but in a way that maybe it's still being inauthentic, and I realize that because it's not complete and whole, but yet it gives us that push, that little bit of confidence to know that, well, I did that little thing and I showed them that little part of me. What else can I show them? And the more we become confident with being ourselves, the more we are ourselves. And the less concerned we become about what others think about us. Because this is our journey. It doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. We often forget in our spirituality that if somebody were to say, I'm going off to become a person of the church, whatever church it is, and whatever that means to any church, it would be probably held in highest esteem and glory by the family, and there would be probably cheers of elation in most cases, congratulations. But yet when somebody says, I'm off on a spiritual journey to find God, to find myself, to find my connection to everything, to source, they look at us like we're crazy. Like we want to do something completely unnatural. Well, I ask you, which is more unnatural? So, if you've chosen to be a landscaper, a plumber, an electrician, a doctor, a nurse, whatever, bring the passion into your passion. Whatever it is, bring the most of you into that you're doing. Whether you're painting a house or painting a picture or whether you're a IT person putting cables together and hooking up networks, whatever you do, bring you with it. Be the most authentic, passionate you that you can bring to that thing. And if you're doing something you don't like doing, if you're bringing that passion to it, somebody else sees that passion and then they want that passion from you. They want to hire somebody who has that kind of passion. So if you're serving hamburgers, or if you're working in a grocery store, or whether you're a CEO of a company, if you don't like it and somebody sees that energy within you, they see that passion that you can bring, the highest passion, even to bagging a bag of groceries and make it fun, and they remember you and they want to come back to that store because you bagged the groceries, and they want to go to, sorry about the plane, and they want to go to your aisle because they want you to bag their groceries, because you're fun, you're authentic, you're bringing every part of you to that thing that you're doing. And if it's something that you don't like, the reason why you bring all that happiness and joy to it is because somebody else is going to see that, and they're going to say, hey, I want to hire you. I like your attitude. I like your eagerness. I like your fun spirit. I like your authenticity. I like that you bring the world to your world, that you can make everything exciting, that you can make bagging groceries, or serving somebody at a gas station, or serving them at their table at a restaurant, or taking their pulse at their bedside, or performing surgery on them. Whatever it is, bring that authenticity. Meditate. Even if they don't know you're meditating, meditate beforehand. Ask them if they'd like to meditate with you. You'd be surprised. So bring your passion into your passion. Whatever you're passionate about, bring every other passion that boils within you into that thing that you're passionate about. And the other thing the spirit guides wanted me to remind everybody, when you're doing something, whether it's anything I just said, painting a house, doing yoga, painting a picture, doing a dance, are you a musician? Do you sing? Do you play an instrument? Whatever that is that you love to do, ask the guides who have come before us to be with us in that now. Ask the Rembrandts and the Picassos. Ask them to be with you when you're painting. When you're dancing, you don't even have to know the names of the painters. You don't even have to know the names of the dancers or the singers, the musicians, the drummers, you don't need to know their name. All you need to do is ask for the powers that be brought from those who have stepped forth in this passion. Bring me your passion. Bring me your passion for music. Are you an electrician? Ask for Tesla's help. Ask for help. Ask for Edison's help. Are you a dancer? Ask that every prima ballerina's passion be with you when you dance, that you dance the best dance you can dance. Ask that the highest grocer chain that started the first grocery store, if that's what you want to do and you want to own a grocery store or manage one or work in one and you want to be the best at it, ask them, how did you make yourself the best grocer, butcher, probably a bad example, but florist, farmer, horticulturist, you name it. Ask those spirits to be with you in that passion. Ask them to join you and bring their knowledge. Tap into their knowledge. You're connected to everything. We are connected to everything. This is what they're trying to say. Ask us for help. You're connected to everything. Ask the dancers and the singers and the artists and the tradesmen. Ask them to be with you in your endeavors. When you go on a flight, on an airplane, ask that all of the knowledge from every pilot be with that pilot in that flight. No matter what you're doing or who you're doing it with, if you need to go have something done, ask that all the powers of the universe bring you the perfect person for that job to you. The one that will nurture your soul, feed what you need, be the best for the job for you. Just because somebody recommends somebody and they like them, that's their energy, their frequency. So you must ask yourself, am I in the same frequency as that person who's recommending them? Because if I'm not, maybe we aren't going to meld, and that's okay. So just ask the universe to send you the right person for you for every job, and ask the universe and your spirits of those abilities and qualities to be with you in everything you do, whatever it is. And feel the power surge within your solar plexus and your heart chakra. Feel it within you. You can feel it. It's palpable. You can feel the energy building within you as you feel their power and their energy come to you. I've often wept at the energy behind it. It's absolutely incredible, but you must ask and you must intend. You must ask them to be with you, and they're happy to be there. This is what they do in the spirit world. This is what they want to do in the spirit world. They want to help us, but we have to ask. So be passionate about being passionate. Bring the knowledge and the passion from all of Source. Everyone who has walked in those shoes, bring that passion from Source to you in what you're doing in that now. Whether you're trimming a tree, cutting the grass, planting seeds, it doesn't matter. The master gardeners, the Reiki masters, whatever you're wanting to do, bring the masters with you in this now, in this way. And you will feel their energy. You will know they're here with you. Source energy is here for everyone, and you are connected to everything within Source energy, because one is the all are the one. Everything's connected to the same source of energy. Ask them for guidance, whether it's the angels, the ascended masters, our galactic friends, our captains. It doesn't matter. The gardeners, the carpenters, it doesn't matter. Bring them to you in every endeavor. You love working on cars, bring that master mechanic to you. Be the best mechanic you can be. Be the best passionate individual about your passion that you can be. When you're passionate about being passionate, it takes you places you never knew you could go. Nearly every position I ever had and held was because I met somebody through the job I was already at, because they loved the energy, they loved the passion, and said, I want that, I want you. So go show somebody how passionate you can be about your passion. And be the best at that thing that you want to be, that you can be. Find everything about it. Everything you want to be, explore it. Take it to the highest place of joy you can take it. Moment by moment by moment. Everything, whether it's washing your hands, brushing your teeth, eating your food, having a cup of coffee. Be passionate about it. Bring everything of you into that thing that you're doing. All of it. Feel your power. Be passionate about being passionate. Energy from our Yayal family, our Shikani family, our friends from Sirius, the Emissaries of the Light Collective, they're all here with us, sharing this energy. Find the passion within you. Amita kaitiana malakuso shonopuakatira kisanapia sotutu. Find your passion. Find your excitement. Find your world. Imatina asatiala sana kotaria paleantara kia palana oyahina ataku una itapo otaki atata ina otoruku ashama itaki ata una sapalia todoku apalia samashata kuapoya ni inana supayo kotaraku shamaka kia ni sana atayamasa ni atodawaka. Mahala. Namaste.